Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video we're going to take a look at 6 brand new gel polish colors from Ugly Duckling, and this collection was created for breast cancer awareness. This collection was released in October, but I'm going to show you how you can use these colors in the winter time, so stick around to the end of the video. I am going to do some swatching and some color comparisons, so if this interests you, just keep on watching. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's start with number 203. And this color is a really pretty coral red. So I would say this is more like a summertime coral red or red coral. It's not quite a red and it's not quite a coral. It's somewhere in between. And these gel polishes go on really nicely in thin layers. They are quite pigmented, even though it does look a little bit transparent here, but thin layers, and you can do up to 3 thin layers. And I would cure for about a minute between each layer. And this is 203 after 2 layers. And what it would look like against my skin tone. And yes, I've got gel on my skin. I have to admit, it's bugging me. I wished I would have gotten rid of it. I didn't notice it until I started editing this video, but almost looks like I injured myself, but I didn't. It's just gel. So this is what the color looks like on 3 different skin tones. And for the color comparisons, I did raise the swatch stick up a little bit. Please let me know if this is better than having the stick right on the backdrop itself. I find that the light is kind of coming underneath the swatch stick, so you're getting more of a true representation of this color. So let me know if this looks better for you. This was the least expensive. Actually, I didn't spend any money on doing this. I was able to rig the swatch stick so light can come from underneath. And I quite like what I'm seeing, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I'm doing these comparisons on the right of the screen. You will see what I'm comparing this to. I have had comments about putting the names of the colors that I'm using to compare to the new color, and you guys like that, so you could take notes. And I actually like that too, because then I'm not rushed to describe what these colors look like and the names and the brand that these colors are coming from. I think this is going to work out a little bit better. I don't think I really need to describe each color, but if I do, comment that down below. Let me know you still want me to describe the colors. I think for this video, because I am doing some art stuff at the end of this video, I'm just going to let you watch what colors I am comparing the new gel polishes to. And if I think of something interesting to say, I will pop on and let you know what I'm thinking. Having said that, looking at these darker colors that I'm showing, I'm really seeing how number 203 is more of a nice summer coral. It's not a harsh coral like an in-your-face coral, but it's a soft coral that's leaning red. And now as we get into some lighter colors, you're seeing number 203 look a little bit more red, like that tomato red. So Coral Reef from Magpie Beauty is similar, but a little bit lighter. So I'm hoping you're getting a sense for this color. I know I am as I'm watching these comparisons. I get a really good feel of what number 203 is all about. Okay, let's move on to number 204, and 204 is this, I call this a summertime pink because it's got a really pretty blue undertone, and it's almost that neon summer pink, like not a hot pink, but I call it a summertime pink because it's got a little bit of softness to it, but almost like that summertime neon hot pink with a soft undertone. And as you can see against my skin tone, it is looking a little bit darker because it's a little bit more opaque when you're putting layers on. So against all three skin tones, this looks stunning. This would look beautiful on the toes in the summertime. Absolutely gorgeous. But wait till you see what you can do with it for winter nails or even Christmas nails. Now with Ugly Duckling number 2 next to 204, you really get a sense of the pink blue undertones to it. Go Home Gnome. This is super similar, but Go Home or Come Home Gnome. Go Home Gnome. I need to go home. Has a shimmer to it. There's a bit of a metallic-y shimmer to it. Okay, I'm just going to let you watch the rest of these comparisons and you can make notes. If you have questions, put them in the comments below. I don't mind sending pictures if I miss a color to compare these new colors with. So yeah, just sit back and watch. Okay, this one here is super close. Okay, I said I was going to be quiet, didn't I? I'm not doing a good job at that. Even this one is close. Okay, the next color is number 205, and this is a really pretty pinky purple with a blue undertone. So these are cool tones, or this one is a cool toned color, and I really like this one. This one I think is something that can be weird. Oh my gosh. Weird. Worn in the spring and the summer. I don't know if you would wear this color so much in the fall, but hey, why not? If you put like black underneath it, maybe it would add a little bit more depth and darkness to the color. As you can see when I put my finger underneath it, it is a little bit more darker because there's no light hitting it from underneath. And you can see how beautiful this color looks on 3 different skin tones. This is almost like a raspberry color. I really like this one. Chambord from En Vogue is super close, but En Vogue's color has more of a metallic shimmer to it. And number 33 from Ugly Duckling is looking super similar. 205 is a tad bit lighter. When I'm comparing the colors in the bottle or in the brushes, it is a tad bit lighter, but in that same family. Next is number 206, which I would say is this medium purple with a pink undertone. So in the bottle, it's kind of looking like a purpley pink, but on the swatch stick, you can really see that medium purple hue to it, and it does have a blue base to it. And I love how when you go in with that second layer, you get that full opacity that we are all looking for when we apply a color to the nail. I know we kind of get a little bit scared when we're doing that first thin layer. Oh, is it too sheer? Is it not going to be opaque enough? But you guys don't have to worry with Ugly Duckling. I find that they're pretty consistent with the pigmentation and opacity, which is kind of one and the same. But let's look at this color number 206 on 3 different skin tones. It looks wonderful on a darker skin tone or a lighter skin tone. Okay, let's take a look at some of these comparisons. Okay, next color is number 207, which is another purple, but it's a little bit deeper than 206. And I'm not really seeing a blue undertone to this color, I'm not seeing any undertone to this color actually. If anything, there might be a hint of a blue-gray undertone, but very, very subtle. And with the second layer, you're getting a nice opaque coverage. And I find that Ugly Duckling is really easy to apply. I love the consistency of their gel polishes. The viscosity is quite thin, but it's really easy to work with, and I don't find that I'm struggling with the gel polishes. Like, they don't pull back from the free edge at all. It's just a really nice product to work with. And again, on 3 different skin tones, you're not getting that light shining through underneath, so it is going to look a little bit deeper in color. But this shot right here with this swatch stick is pretty much true to life of what I'm seeing with my own eyes. Okay, and the last color is number 208, and 208 is a lighter purple, so lighter than the other ones we've just seen. This is a really pretty springtime purple, almost a, would you say a lavender or maybe an iris, or are those two colors more blue? It's definitely a lighter purple, definitely a color that I would wear in the spring and summertime, and you can wear this at Christmas time, put some snowflakes on, and I think besides fall, this is a color that you could wear all year round. And here we are after 2 thin layers, so a nice opaque coverage and gorgeous on all these skin tones. Like, I'm looking at the darkest skin tone, I'm going, wow, that is so pretty. And we'll take a look at some color comparisons. Some are going to be a little bit similar. This one's kind of similar, a little bit brighter, and some not so similar, but I'll let you decide what you think is similar or not. Okay, so this kind of answers my question about iris. Iris does have a little bit more blue to it. So does the lavender. We saw a lavender color earlier on as well. That's got more of a blue undertone to it. Okay, so here's the 6 colors all together. We've got a nice coral red, a pink, and then the pinks that are a little bit deeper, going into purple and a lighter purple. So kind of a really nice collection to honor or bring awareness to breast cancer. I think that was the thought behind that was really nice of Ugly Duckling to do that. And we can bring awareness and hope and pray for a cure, not just 1 month a year, but all year round. Okay, let's get into some art tutorials. I am just picking colors that spoke to me. So this one I have number 205, and I'm putting the Wildflowers metallic top coat and curing for 30 seconds on both of these colors. Then I'm going in with Gunmetal Chrome from Wildflowers, putting it over top of the cured metallic top coat and just burnishing it into the colors. This is really pretty on its own, and you get a different look with whatever colors underneath. Being gunmetal, you don't have to use that over top of gray or black or white. It will look good over any color. Now I'm going in and stamping a fun little design that makes this nail look like a piece of candy, like a Christmas candy. And I'm going in with the metallic top coat again, and before I cure, I'm actually going to do some sugaring. Metallic top coat is a tack-free top coat, so this works perfectly. You can use any kind of glitter. You can use this texture of a glitter. You can use a finer glitter. I think after I was done, I wished I would have used a finer glitter to get more of that frosted candy look, not so much like a sugar plum candy look. And here I'm brushing the excess glitter off after I've already cured it for 30 to 45 seconds. I would even go in and cure it for a full minute, just to make sure that everything is cured all the way through. It is a textured type of design, so if your clients tend to pick at anything that's sticking up, this might not be the design for them. I love this look. It really does look like a candy with a lot of sugar on top of it. It almost looks yummy, but don't eat it. So here I'm putting this ugly sweater design, or I guess more like a Christmas sweater design, on this tip that I already put the pigment and metallic top coat on. So you're just seeing a different look over a different color. This is like, you wouldn't think that that's a summer color. You could wear it in the winter time. Okay, 203, which is that coral red. I wanted to put some plaid on it, and wait till you see how cool this looks, and you wouldn't think it is as bright of a red as it is. So this black plaid just sort of deepens up the red, and then I'm going to go in with some gold and do these gold stripes. And this is the pick of the patch clear jelly stamper plate I have. There are some new Christmas plates that are out, but this is what I had at the time of filming, so I used this one, and look how cool it is. And just a reminder, you guys that have been with me for a while, you know I like to stamp on top of a top coat, so that's what I do on all my stamping. Like, look, how cool is that? So with this color, number 205, I'm going to put some foil on here. So I'm going in with a foil gel, and I'm curing for 30 seconds. Cure for the recommended time of whatever product you're using. And I'm taking my Christmas holographic silver foil and just putting this over top. And look how cute. And then I'm going to go in with a top coat, cure for the recommended time, and then I'm going to go in and do another layer of a top coat and cure for that recommended time. Like, look how pretty this is. It doesn't have to be just for spring and summer. And this design, I'm going to put some snowflakes on this. So I'm going in with the metallic top coat, curing for 30 seconds, going in with the gunmetal, burnishing the pigment in, and then going over it again with the top coat, the metallic top coat from Wildflowers, curing for 30 seconds, and then I will do my stamping. Now I'm going to do some silver and gold, I think I'm using in here. Now, after I did this and I was editing this part out, I thought, oh, you know what? I should have not put the chrome pigment on. I think the snowflakes would have popped way better without the pigment. This just kind of looks like one great big snowflake blur. But hey, that's kind of how we learn when we're doing art, right? We learn by our mistakes. So yeah, I probably definitely wouldn't put the pigment on underneath if I was doing this design again. But you could also add some crystals near the cuticle area, or even in between the snowflakes, like in the middle of the snowflakes, and I think that would kind of break it up a little bit. But cute design anyway. Okay, this one's really funny. I didn't even turn the camera on to show you what I did, but I took this image here. This is a Young Nails plate, put it over top of 204. I put the top coat on and cured for the recommended time. And you could even put a little crystal in the middle of this, and it kind of looks like a peppermint or like a Christmas mint candy. I guess it's time to recap now. So here's the 6 colors we just swatched and took a look at. Definitely more of a springtime, summertime collection, but I wanted to show it to you because I received it so late, how you could incorporate it into your winter or Christmas nails. And I'm sure there are a lot of you out there that are way more creative than I am that can plop a design on any color and make it look like whatever season or holiday we're in. Like, we don't have to be stuck with red, green, gold, and silver for Christmas. We can do the pinks and the purples. We could even do all of green and yellow. I don't know if I would, but hey, we could do whatever our minds let us do. So tell me what you think of this collection. Because it has been out for a while, is this something you've already picked up? Is this something you were thinking about but wasn't too sure? Let me know your thoughts on these colors and the collection as a whole. And I also just wanted to take this time to thank each and every one of you that have been so supportive over the last few weeks. And your messages of support have really lifted me up and gave me that energy needed to create more videos for you like this one. So thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And that is it for this video, you guys. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media. I have some new handles, so they will be in the description box below, and we will see you in the next video. Bye guys.